Alright YouTube, hello for another fireworks stash year. We're just going to get right into this one because I don't want this thing to run on for 20 minutes or so. Know I'm posting this a bit later than usual, I think, but better late than never. Alright, so we will just, there's the full scope of it. Artillery shells, mortars. Don't like them anymore myself. They're fun to see a couple, but they're just too dangerous. Too many times they've gone wrong. Sometimes my friends and I have been to blame, but for the most part they're just get some duds, some ones that are unpredictable. The tube starts to get less sturdy the more you shoot off, so I stay the hell away from these for the most part. I don't light any of them. I'll let my other friends that want to take those chances do that. We got the, I don't know, this is all just freebies. I didn't want any of it, but Phantom needed me to take two, mortar kits worth X amount of money, so I took the Silver Salutes, New York Harbor show. New York Harbor's an amazing kit, but again, for me, it's just you see one burst or two bursts together, sometimes up to 5, but I'm someone who much more prefers cakes. If you're into mortars, more power to you, that's your thing. Cherry bomb right in the middle. I think that's like a $60 kit there or something like that. And then just a lot of leftover from last year, this TNT nonsense. I don't know what this one was. It might have been Excalibur or something like that. And some of the same old filler from last year that just didn't get lit off. It's the theme of what happens here. Cakes, I think we got about 40, I just counted, so 38 or so. I'll just point out the ones that are either different or really stand out. Enchanted Forest, Cascade Color. The Boss is something that I got from Keystone Fireworks down in Pennsylvania. It's up the road from Phantom. They offer a buy one, get one, but it's my first time in there. They do not let you mix and match cakes, which I think is lame. At least as the first time customer. I don't know if maybe I hit a price bracket or something this time. If I hit a certain price bracket, if that would have changed for the next go around, but I don't know enough about their stuff to comment, so and I certainly wasn't going to go in there and spend a ton of money not knowing what some of it looked like. Didn't really check out their videos. Snake Eyes, just another, it's a freebie from Keystone when I was down there. Pyro Pixie Dust is pretty nice from Phantom. Gunner Mates, Colortopia, went back with a couple that I haven't gotten in a couple of years. Chlorine tablets, should probably keep those away from the fireworks. Raptor has a great spiral effect to it. That one's usually gets some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Deja Vu is a new one from Phantom. Not sure. I saw the video. The video looked pretty good. We'll see how that goes. Got a couple angled shots up there. Reminds me of the look that Shootout had from a couple years ago, just with the style of it. And I'm disappointed they got rid of Shootout, but so be it. Molotov, Shagadelic, nothing amazing, but machine gun shell. Some of them are just, after a couple years, you get the same things, and you get the same things, they become staples, and people expect to see that packaging somewhere, so that's why some of those are here. Silver Sonic, Rain of Fire, both solid pieces. I'd recommend both of those, actually. Silver Sonic, the smaller one, I think is a better bang for the buck than the large Silver Sonic warhead. Emerald City, for the price, is very good. So we just grabbed two. 200 shot glitter bomb is something that we got from Keystone again. I didn't see the video before I bought it. I just wanted to see 200 shots go off. It's not Saturn missiles. It's just a spray effect. Reminds me of like a mini mine shell mayhem or something like that. I don't know if I really wanted to, but didn't have a choice. So if it's not good, oh well. Eye of the Storm, I think, was new last year. I don't remember how it looked. It looked good in the video, but in person I don't remember. Golden Fox, I think, is new this year. Don't remember what it looks like. Tea Party, Phantasm. Phantasm's pretty good. Wicked Pissa, for all you Boston people over there. This is, I believe, new this year. Every year, Phantom's new stuff doesn't look that impressive to me, but this was one item that the video actually looked pretty damn cool. And even the store manager agreed with me. Not like he's not going to, but I think that one was worth picking up too, just to see. Up in Smoke, I have 3 of them. Daytime firework, just trails of smoke. I do like smoke. I don't like smoke that much, but it was buy one get two, so it'll just be something to whet your appetite right before the show starts if you're getting an itchy trigger finger. Red, White, and Boom, Warbirds, as I said last year, large amount of shot. I'm sorry, large shots. Bait a Hook, no idea. That's from Phantom. Vapor Trails is cool. Silver and Gold Exchange is great. Swarming Skeeters, Glitterator, Power Play, Power Cell, Fiery Falcons. None of those stand out as anything amazing, but anytime you combine those cakes with the 500 grammers, you get some really cool effects if the 500 grammers aren't cool enough themselves, or if they have larger scattered shots, say you got a 9 shot or a 12 shot. Instead of everything going off at once, this will fill up in between some of those delays between the shots and keep it much more fluid and a very, I think, a cooler look to it. The tubes, what do we got? 6 number, what are they, 200 or 300 tubes, whatever they are, 300. Whatever. And then the number 500s in the back, which I love. I love seeing and hearing the thunk from those single shots. Nothing amazing, but again, early part of the show, if you light a couple of those, you know, first time you hear that boom, that'll get people going. 9-shot Emerald City rack and thermobaric warheads. Thermobaric are great. Emerald City, I still don't know if I've ever even focused on just watching that thing alone. So I could be wasting my money year after year, but I don't know. We'll see how it is. I will try to make a point of lighting it alone this year and actually judging whether it's worth. I think they bumped it to $200, which by Phantom's price range really means $100. But still kind of expensive. If it's not that great, I might want to stick with you know, 9-shot fluorescent rack or something. The incidental stuff, the bag of smoke that's here every year, I have not lit any of that off. Even the 20,000 or 40,000 cubic foot smoke bombs are all still in here. Colored smoke, it's all there. Confetti cannons, I guess I bought those last year. I have no memory of buying those, but I'm sure they'll stay in their package this year too. Don't really see where that's going to fit in with the show. Gyrostatic space wheel, just on principle now. I'm never going to light this thing off. It's been here for about, I don't know, 7 years or so. I think we're just going to keep it there. Never to be lit. Magic crystals, 2 left. Those things are really fun. Or, I don't know how really fun they are, but cool for what they are. Sky lanterns, got a couple of those left. Those are always a hit. The jumping jacks, I think, are insanely fun for a stupid dinky little thing. Miniature parachutes, a stink bomb. We'll make sure that doesn't get crushed anytime soon. And a single gyro, ground bloom or gyro bloom or something. I don't know what happened to all its friends, but that guy's hanging around. The fountain section was going to be even smaller than this, but we stuck with 2 500 grammers, the Fantasia and the Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel was, from the video, very, very, very loud with the crackling, and the Fantasia, I think, was the one with the colored fish effect at the end. I don't know if I've had those before. I may have. I want to say I had Crown Jewel, but I can't remember enough about them. There's always so much going off at a clip that I can never seem to enjoy or appreciate an individual firework. So maybe this year what I'll do is have someone record and use a walkie-talkie system and at least, you know, relay back to the camera what's being lit. They can repeat it. That way I can judge what to buy next year. Blockbuster was just 2 fountains from Keystone that they look like popcorn, and I'm a sucker for interesting looking packaging. That's the only reason I bought it. No idea what the fountain actually looks like. Say Cheese, I think, is a new one from Phantom. I'm sure it's just a flashing strobe effect on the camera right there. Again, sucker for the packaging. If it looks unique or creative, I'll probably take it at some point. And Rock Around the Clock, by far my favorite little fountain there. Roman candles, whole array of nonsense, and then the military candles again with some leftover militaries from last year, which are just always a hit. And when it brings us to the 500 grammer section to round it out, I do want to make a point of saying 1 or 2 things. Usually I will order from Big Fireworks as well in conjunction with Phantom. I tried to do Big Fireworks this year, but for the first year in, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years, They would not ship to me. I placed my order, and then they emailed me and said, nope, I can't ship to your state, which I really was aware of, but I figured we were both always just looking the other way. And when I played naive and asked them why, with a reply email, they said states are cracking down on them. So if anybody has big fireworks usually shipped to them and lives in a state that you're not supposed to ship the fireworks to, then I'm sure you've already found out that it's not a go this year. Guns and Navarone X9. X9 has some massive freaking burst. I mean, obviously, clearly it would, but that really is a huge looking firework. Sexy Rider, I don't remember much about. Molten Core is just basic. The Beast Unleashed, probably not worth the money, but I think it was a freebie. Rain of Fire, I think, is a great piece. Very long lasting for the money. And Bada Bing, Bada Boom, somebody else wanted it. I didn't think it was the best piece around, but hey. The Motherlode, always a crowd pleaser. I think it's almost always one of their top selling items at Phantom, and with reason. The Salute Finale, Saluter Finale, what is it, Salute or Saluter? Salute. New Yorker Salute Finale. I think I said last year, light that off with a cake or two, a small cake, and that'll be a great combo. On its own, it'll still be good, but it needs a little something else to go with it towards the early part of it. Military Demolitions, fairly cheap as far as the Phantom 500 grammers goes, and I think it's a solid piece. It's got quite an array of effects. Untamed Retribution I don't usually get, but we'll try it again this year. The Avalanche I had at least one other year, maybe two. That was pretty cool. Chopper I don't remember. A lot of these non-Phantom products, I don't know if that's Brothers, no, that's World Class. I don't remember that impressing me, at least through the videos. Polar Vortex I don't remember anything about. I may have had it one other year. Crown Brocade I know I've never had. This was one that the manager told me to go back and grab when I needed a freebie. He seemed to, whether he really thinks it's a good one or he just wanted to speed the register process up, but he seemed like he was genuine when he said that would be a good one. Video doesn't knock my socks off, but give it a shot. Cirque, as always, I'm sure it's going to be in the finale. The Premier, Silver Sonic Premier, as I said, I'd stick with the smaller cake size one, but hey, whatever. Strobe Spectacular, Mind Shell Mayhem. They have a Mind Shell Mayhem Premier, which I have further down when we get there, but I think that this one actually is still completely different from the Premier. The Premier has bangs and bursts, while this doesn't, but I think I still like the look of this one better, unless when I see it in person, the Premier really does something crazy. King Midas Touch, Christmas in July, Red Flash. None of those are anything crazy, but again, I know I said last time the Red Flash is good for a finale use when you want to fill in the gaps. Mega Mojo Popo Magnet was great, which came out either last year or the year before, and they did not have it the first time I went down for the first run this year, but they did have it during the second run. Bold Colors, don't remember much about it, but it's a Brothers product, which usually is a pretty solid pick. Yeah, that's a heavy, heavy, heavy firework right there. So it's packed well. Hydrogen Bomb is also a Brothers product. I do remember liking that when I got it a couple years ago. Screamin' Mimi. I have looked at this firework for years. And it's just not for any particular reason, but sometimes for price and other times just because I had to pick and choose, and this one just didn't make the cut for some reason. But looks alright. It's a little zipper style cake. Got some good color to the video, and has the whistling with it, so we'll try it this year. And it's on top of the Supercell, which for years I also hadn't tried, but finally got it last year or the year before, and again, didn't get to appreciate it on its own. We'll try this year. Swashbuckler, I've never had. Another zipper style cake. More because one of my friends likes pirates, so we'll let him light that, and he can live out his pirate fantasy. Johnny Be Good. Awesome piece. Wind Up, don't know anything about it. Saw the video, don't remember. Red, White, and Boom Premiere. I don't know that the normal Red, White, and Boom is anything great, and the Premiere doesn't look amazing, but we'll try it. it's for one time at least. Live for your die, da bomb, always a solid piece. The pulverizer is solid. Propulsion, I think expensive for what it is, but we'll try that as well. There's the Premier. And on top of it, Too Damn Good, which I think is a 25 shot thing from World Class. Yes. And I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like anything that I would have made a huge point of buying. I know it was a freebie. And of course, we are larger guys down there. Fandemonium, which is always still my favorite firework from Phantom. I say it each year. And Wickedly Awesome, which cool, but doesn't hold a candle to Fandemonium in my opinion. So there we have it. I tried to keep it slightly under 20 minutes. What are we at, 15, 16? I don't know if anybody suffered through this, but that's what you got. I don't know, I got a lot of flack last year for being disinterested or something, as people said in my description of the fireworks. You know, I don't know that when I'm just looking at fireworks, I don't know how excited I could really be until they're going off. So, I don't know. Maybe you thought I had some more energy in my voice this year. If not, you didn't need to watch. Alright guys, enjoy your 4th of July. As always, be safe. And yeah, if you haven't gone down to get your stash, do that. And be careful on that ride home. The cops are out. Take care, guys.